He didn't bring his brother over. He didn't give his brother up. He stayed silent.
My nigga said, I'm keeping all of this for me. How's it going, everybody in YouTube world? It's your boy Boo-Boo, and we are back at another video. As always, thank you for checking out my channel and thank you for checking out my videos, man. Well, pretty much, man, we got a long episode today, man. We got 2 for 1. This man Tank had 2 short episodes, so I combine them into 1 episode. So we got 1 long episode, man. So make sure y'all sit back, relax. If you haven't already, make sure y'all go to Tank's channel, like, subscribe to Tank if you're not already. If you like the video at the end, like, subscribe here if you want to. And yeah, man, let's get on with this Tank talk.
You see where I'm at now. You see the action, you see the door kicking, you see all the drama. And yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah, well, you better get your facts straight, asshole.
A lot of times I get questioned, how did you start? Where did you begin? Tell us about your first hunt.
There's so many
Tanks.
Tanks.
You're gonna look, because I'm gonna show you guys the beginning, how it all started.
This bounty Tank, about to get ready to hat out on it.
We getting the beginning of a beginning.
This bounty Tank, about to get ready to hat out on another.
He still got the shades.
Case up in Daytona Beach. This should be fun. Never been there, so I look forward to having a good time, man, catching my fugitive. I do things a lot different, you know, from every other bounty hunter. I don't jump out with T's and shotguns, as you'll see in the video. I take a different approach. I am Ohio's #1 bounty hunter, flat out. Nobody do it better than me out here. That's just what it is. You know, I work for 3 of the biggest bondsmen in Ohio, so I'm constantly having cases. I was gonna bring my guard dog right here. Yeah, he don't play no games, but I like to have fun, joke around, but at the same time it's serious. So hope y'all enjoy it. Keep y'all posted on the trip to Daytona.
I could have took the easy way out. I could have just went and did with the norm and got a 9 to 5 as a nurse.
Look at Nurse Tank.
It wasn't what I wanted to do in life. It wasn't my passion. It's not what I wanted to do. So I had to sacrifice. I was homeless at times. Remember times it was just me and my dog living out of my truck. I sacrificed to get where I am now.
Look at him now.
No matter who didn't support me, some of my closest family members did not support what I was doing with my life. I remember them saying, you went to school for nursing, you went to school for 4 years. Why won't you go do this? That's stupid. It wasn't stupid to me. God had implanted a seed in my brain that he wanted something different for me. So that's what I pursued.
Good shit, Tank. You gotta go for your dreams, bruh. That's what's up.
I moved back to Ohio only for the sole purpose of being closer to my daughter. I was at the time in Virginia and moving back and forth playing football in different states. So at this point in time in my life, my football career was over. It was time for me to get back in my daughter's life consistently and move closer.
Look at little Tank.
When I first moved to Ohio, it wasn't easy. I didn't want to be a nurse. I wanted to do what I'm doing now, which is hunting. A lot of kids go to school, go to colleges, and end up doing things that the complete opposite of what they went to school for, so it's normal. So I took on labor jobs, custodial jobs, actually working in the mall in Belden Village, cleaning toilets, doing what I needed to do to make ends meet, to save up money so I could get my Ohio license, so I could hunt. Probably 6 months to a year, I did this work. So I was able to save up enough money so that I can obtain a license. Now, once I got the license, it still wasn't an easy road. Then I had to find work.
How you do that?
Though I had experience because I hunted before I moved back to Ohio, these bondsmen up here didn't know me.
Who take these pictures?
Didn't want to give me an opportunity. So I went on for another 3 to 6 months just acquiring about work, who needed help. Until one bondsman gave me an opportunity, who was one of the biggest bondsmen in the state of Ohio, and that was Craven Bail Bonds. This guy gave me a shot, one opportunity, and I seized that moment with my first hunt, my first recorded hunt.
He did not hit us with the Eminem.
Look for these 2 people right here. This little buddy kind of look like Justin Bieber. They say he's bipolar, so he could be crazy. But I'm worried about her. You know, she's
She looked mean.
She's the muscle. She's the one.
With this case, I actually had to go out to Daytona Beach. I did a lot of research on this guy. I was excited. Never been to Daytona Beach. My first ever recorded hunt. I was ready to go. I was amped. I'll never forget the ride there, you know, joking and laughing like I normally do. When I first got there, I didn't immediately look for this guy. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't blame you.
I probably kicked it for 1 or 2 days to enjoy it.
That boy was on vacation.
It was a great time. And then probably the second day, that's when I started putting work in.
We'll hit these couple houses and see what happens.
I went down here to Daytona. I didn't have an address. I didn't have anything but his name, the application, and that he was on Daytona Beach in that area. That's all the information I had. I went down there with that information and I questioned everybody, every homeless person, every store, everybody in that area for 3 days straight until I got a lead.
You got to
I was
him?
determined to show I had what it took to be a good hunter. So I did my due diligence and I found the address on him.
Kind of hope they don't answer the door so I can kick it down.
Yeah, this beat is nice.
Now, I'll never forget when I got the lead on this guy and I really realized he was here. My heart was racing. I could feel the excitement, like, man, this is my time. It's time for me to go uphill from here. And I knew he was in there. I called the Daytona police. They came. We went up there, and he was there. And then at that point, I knew my career was going to take off from that
That
point.
boy nice.
Because they had been looking for this guy for months and months and could not find him. And here comes this guy, this random guy no one's ever met, and he finds me in a couple days.
Ooh
It was
wee.
uphill for me. And at this time, I still had my character, which is now.
Swaggy?
I allowed
Oh.
this young man to kiss his wife, kiss her goodbye, say the last goodbyes. Funny thing about this hunt, what you're about to hear, in mid-cry, she asks for this man's debit card.
No way. Ew.
Can I have the debit card in your wallet? I love you, baby. What do I do?
What's your pen?
I'll never forget this actual moment right here, which leads me to one of my most memorable hunts.
Which was?
This is what's about to happen. What stood out about this hunt, man, what didn't? It was my first car chase.
Car chase?
I'll never forget it.
Hold up, nigga. I might want to watch this one. A car chase, my nigga?
What stood out about this hunt, man, what didn't? It was my first car chase. I'll never forget it. This starts out, the co-signer was actually the child's, well, soon-to-be child's mom. I'll never forget it because she was having a baby shower. Yes, a baby shower. And me and the guy I was hunting with at the time decided to crash this baby shower. And
Not the baby
I'll tell you
shower.
right now, she was not happy.
I know she
Had
wasn't.
all type of words for me. She was already
Ooh.
about to pop. She probably was about almost about 9 months pregnant.
Look at this movement she hitting him with.
She had
She
all
hit him
type
with
of
it.
words for me. She was already about to pop. She probably was about almost about 9 months pregnant. So her hormones were raging. She was pissed off. All she knows is this guy came in and basically fucked up her baby shower. So, you know, she wasn't too happy with me, as you can see. I wound up getting the lead on this guy, but they only told me limited information. They said he was on 75th and Kinsman. Anybody from the Cleveland area they know about Kinsman. It's a rough area. So all I had was a street number and a street name.
That's all you need.
This street was long as hell. So literally, I drove up the entire street. It probably took me about 30 minutes to an hour to look at each individual house and to see if I could find this man's truck. We were looking for the truck. Finally, we got in luck. We found his truck. And that's when the pursuit started. As the pursuit started, all I could remember was having an intense dialogue with myself, asking myself questions on what was going to be next. Tank, seriously, think about this. How are you going to stop this vehicle? Don't you think you need to call the police? This shit is getting crazy. It's getting out of hand. Come on, man. There's no time to call the police. You need to do what the fuck you need to do right now. Stop this. What if he has a weapon? Think about this shit, man.
You a tank.
What if he draws his weapon on you? What if he shoots at you? What are you gonna do then?
Deflect it.
What do you mean if he has a weapon? Everybody has a possible weapon. This what the fuck you do, man. If he wanna pull out and draw, then you go out blazing. Do what you need to do. If you do it this way, Tank, how do you gonna think this is gonna end? What do you think is gonna happen? This may not end well. Bruh, come on, man. This shit gonna end the way you want it to end. Stop listening to him. Listen to me. This what the fuck we do.
Get the fuck out! Get up!
What the fuck? Who are you? The fuck, man? Why didn't y'all just do that, man? Instead of trying to run me off the road and shit, man.
Hey,
Trying to jump in front of me.
You trying to? No, I did not. You want to run? Get in the car.
You tried to run me off the fucking road, man. But you tried to run me off the road, though, bro,
I'm
man.
trying to tell you to pull the fuck over.
Man, bro. Okay, so what the fuck? What
Let me ask you this.
right there on Broadway?
Let me ask you
I mean, on Union. You pulled in front of me, bro.
Did you get run off the road?
You tried, bro.
Did you?
What'd he say?
Okay, so what the fuck? What
Let me ask you this.
right
Let me
there
ask
on
you this.
Broadway?
Let me ask you
I mean, on Union. You pulled in front of me, bro.
Did you get run off the road?
You tried, bro.
Did you?
No, I did not.
Then I stopped.
What I'm saying,
Then I
man,
stopped the
what the
conversation.
fuck, man?
Then stop the conversation. It didn't happen. What are you arguing about? You're a fugitive, okay? Cops would have fucking ran your ass off the road. I didn't do that. I didn't want to do that, okay? So chill, because if the cops would have came, they would have ran you off. You know what they would have did. I didn't do that to you. Hey, get on. I don't want to hear a fucking talk.
Now I see why they be saying you be living in a third world country, my nigga. What the fuck is this?
There comes a time in every man's life
They shooting dice?
that they realize that that badge doesn't mean shit. There are people in places that don't care about that. They don't care you have a badge. They don't care you have a gun. They have guns. They don't care about how big or how strong you are. None of that matters in the streets. And if you don't understand that now,
I remember this.
God forbid
Random
you
parties
have to
in the parking
understand
lot.
later. And that place for me was Detroit. All I remember is running for my life.
No, you didn't hit us with a to-be continued. You know what? You hit us with a to-be continued, but I'm not going to. We gonna watch the next episode, my nigga. We going 2 for 1, 2 for 1. Turn me up, Quavo. We back with part 2. This nigga thought he was gonna get us with a
Now, where do we leave off at? Have you ever been in a situation that's so unreal that you have to question it? Is it really going on? Literally, you have to reach out and touch something, the nearest object, just something, just to see if this is real. Is this really going on?
Yo, that was raw. Show me that again.
Literally, you have to reach out and touch something, the nearest object, just something, just to see if this is real. Is this really going on? This is what I had to do when this happened. So let's start from the beginning.
Talk to me.
Came down to Detroit looking for an individual. I don't remember what his name was, but I do remember he was an African. This was my second attempt coming down here to Detroit. The first attempt was probably 2 to 3 weeks beforehand, looking for the same guy. I tried to play a trick on the brother which he was staying with, supposedly. So what I did was I had 2 young ladies come down with me from Ohio.
Okay.
One was a stripper, the other one was just from the streets. So this wasn't nothing for them. This was just another day. They knew how to blend in, they knew how the streets worked. So I had them knock on the door, acting like they were looking for another house and was lost, in hopes that the brother would get thirsty enough to invite them in.
Hey, I ain't know Tank got it like that.
lost.
Okay.
In hopes that the brother would get thirsty enough to invite them in.
Hey, I'm looking for my friend Kiara, but I think I might have the wrong address. But since I'm here, you kind of cute. What's up with you?
Nah, you good, sweetie. Y'all all right, but what y'all about to do? Why don't y'all come in and chill? Y'all ain't gotta leave so soon. Come in, y'all good. And of course he did. He bit. He took the bait. So they went in, they kicked it with him, they smoked,
Okay.
they drank, they partied a little bit. They flirted with him. They did what they needed to do to try to get him
Ain't no
to bring
way.
his brother over to kick it with him. They were trying to tell him, hey, why don't you bring a friend over? That's all, kick it. Bring a friend over for my girl. You got a friend that look like you? I rehearsed him to say that because I knew his brother resembled him. So in hopes that he would bring his brother over to maybe get some action, I was
What's
hoping
hot
he would
in
call
there?
him. But he didn't. He didn't bring his brother over. He didn't give his brother up. He stayed silent.
My nigga said, I'm keeping all of this for me.
I was hoping he would call him. But he
Nigga
didn't.
said, fuck my brother.
He didn't bring his brother over. He didn't give his brother up. He stayed silent. And to be honest, he had a free good ass time.
I
without
bet he
giving up
did.
any information.
I bet he did.
So once that was over and I seen that didn't work, it was back to the drawing board. And here we are, back in Detroit. I went to every corner, every gas station, every open establishment I could. I even went to churches to try to find this guy. I got
You know he ain't in the churches. Come on
establishment
now.
I could. I even went to churches to try to find this guy.
He had church's chicken.
I got desperate as I start putting up posters around the neighborhood just to get some type of information if someone seen this guy. No one talked. No one came forth with any information. This was a silent community. I was near the 7th, 8 mile area. Anybody from the Detroit area knows that's a rough area.
8 Mile? Wait, 8 Mile? 8 Mile?
Anybody from the Detroit area knows that's a rough
Eminem.
area. I'll never forget, I was coming out of the gas station. And a group of guys pulled up in a car. I think it was an Escalade. I'll never forget, it was an Escalade, it was black. They rolled up, they got out the car, had to be about a good 5 of them. They got out and they said, when we come back, you better be off our fucking block.
Oh shit.
They didn't say nothing else. They got back in the car, they rode off. Me at the time, I'm still kind of new. I'm still green. I still got a lot to learn. I immediately thought, hey, man, fuck these guys. They're not gonna tell me what to do. I'm doing my job. I immediately went in defense mode, subconsciously hiding behind the badge, thinking it was somehow gonna save me. Thinking that no one gonna come back, they weren't gonna do anything to me. I have a badge, I have a gun. I'm good. I'm a tough guy. Well, I was wrong. Literally, within 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
And it might have been a shorter time. It might have been 5 minutes. Everything was such a blur. I seen the Cadillac rolling up again. They got out of the car. And we probably had, I'm gonna say, between 200 and 700 feet apart from each other. So we were close, but we wasn't too far. They got out the car. And all 5 of them drew their weapons. There wasn't no talking. There wasn't nothing else to be said. They immediately started shooting.
It's like some old Western shit.
As soon as I seen them hop out the car with the weapons, I immediately took off running. If anybody's ever been shot at or in a near-death experience, then you know what I mean when I say this was terrifying. You know, I don't knock no one's hustle, but I don't see how people who don't have to be in the streets yearn to be in the streets so bad. There's nothing fun, there's nothing cool, there's nothing satisfying from being shot at and almost dying. Nothing at all. I remember running down the street. It felt like 100 shots went off. And I just was running for my life, heart beating out of my chest. My adrenaline was pumping so hard, I literally could not feel my body moving. All I felt
That boy was floating.
was my heart beating, and I can hear my breath. That's all I can hear, and that's all I can feel. I remember turning into a street. Best luck for me. This street, all the houses were abandoned. To my right,
Oh, that's the house you were showing in the
abandoned
beginning.
house. To the left, another fucking abandoned house. Straight ahead, looked like a factory or some type of store, but it was also abandoned. As I'm running, I hear more gunshots. I recklessly reached for my firearm and fired back several shots. Not seeing who was behind me. Not doing anything. Just being reckless and scared.
Just wild shooting?
I'm running for my life. Just running, trying to get to this building. I hear more gunshots. I turn around again. I unload another couple rounds. Pow, pow, pow. Continue to this building. Side door.
It was unlocked, right?
It was sealed.
Oh, damn.
It looked like it'd been tampered with. No hesitation. I tell you, no hesitation. I ran straight through this door, tumbling in. The door didn't come off the hinge, so I was still able to close it. So that's what I did. I remember being in this building, it was pitch black. I was all alone, there was no one around. I ran upstairs to the second floor. There was a nearby window, which I got to peek out the window and see if they were still coming and pursuing. They were at the beginning of the street, going in and out of these houses. They were at the end of the street, going in and out of each yard, going in the backyards, checking to see if I was there. I couldn't believe that I was the one being hunted.
Right,
One
though.
of the
They
most
switched it
humbling
up.
experiences I will ever have, and I hope I will never have again. Finally, maybe 45 minutes went by. They were gone. They checked a couple houses, a couple yards, and decided to get out of there. I was froze. I was stuck. Silent. I couldn't move. You ever heard of full body paralysis?
Oh, well, you can't move?
I could not move. Finally, I snapped back into it. And I walked all the way back to my car. Still not soaking in what just happened. I didn't call the cops.
Thank God they ain't stay at your car.
I didn't do anything. I just walked back to my car and I drove my ass home. Did I return? I did return.
That boy Tank dedicated.
And when I came back,
Cause I would have said, fuck that.
I came back deep. 8 people. I even had a local detective working with me, helping me at the time. And this time we didn't come to play games, and this time I was smart. And I had people who been in the game longer than me, who were smarter than I. And we went on the door kicking spree until we found this man. Never forget, man, it's one of my most dangerous hunts. Never forget it. I hope I never experience nothing like that. I mean, I know it's a part of the field. You know, it's part of the job. You can die at any time. You can die. It's just a risk you take. But I hope I never had to experience that risk again. I share this story with you guys to let you know what I've been through, and also for all you newbies are getting into this field. Learn as much as you can. Get as much on-the-job training as you can. Don't just go out there thinking you know what you're doing because you see it on TV.
You
I
never
guarantee
know.
you it's not what it is on TV. What you see on TV, guys, is a reenactment of a situation that did occur, but they're reenacting it. So there's no danger. So learn as much as you can before you get out there.
Have you seen him here? Cause you pissed me off. Standing up there cause you got some black on. Nigga, please. Get the fuck on out of here with that bullshit.
Damn, nigga, why she come with all this damn attitude? She flamed him though.
Have you seen him here? Have you seen him here? Cause you pissed me off. Standing up there cause you got some black on. Nigga, please. Get the fuck on out of here with that bullshit. I ain't on you and that dumbass shit. I'ma kick your dough in. You can kiss my ass with that dumbass shit.
But anyways, man, that's the end of the episode. Comment down below how y'all think about this episode, man. Man, we got 2 for 1, man. Man, this Tank talk was crazy, bro. This man Tank is too goddamn determined, bro. Cause shoot, if a gang of niggas are coming for me, best believe I ain't coming back. But that's why I'm not Tank. But anyways, man, as always, if you haven't already, go over to Tank's channel. Like, subscribe to Tank if you're not already. If you like the video, like, subscribe here if you want to. And yeah, man, my name's ItzBooBoo, and I'll see you on the next episode. And I'm out.
I got 21 bullets inside of this clip and I'm ready to unload this bitch. You a pussy ass buster, I will beat you up, but I know you gon' run off a snitch.